Hi guys, it's ShishKebabber1 coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. Today's video, guys, we're back on Mini Bobber's ship. I know you're like, why the heck haven't you been on Shishka's ship? Can I even say that? I'm not sure. The reason why is because there's not a lot of exciting gameplay and I'm waiting until I get my ice. Let's talk about that, guys. There have been some very interesting things going on this Warship season. With the different paths you can take in the tech tree, they've led to some very interesting choices that people have made. One of those choices has proven to be very, very strong right now, and that is the top route. People that have unlocked the 6DR and just gone directly after Bullet, and then for this multi-node over here, probably picking up a rocket launcher if they have it. Scorcher, then they pick up their first ice, which is the building damage, max that out at 50%, moving right over here, picking up a shock launcher, almost always, and then moving right down there to pick up building health. So we got ships out there right now with 50% building damage and building health. They have the most effective tech out on the waters, and if you don't have ice right now, you're probably doing better to stay parked, or not parked, but just like only farm your chest, because you're not going to be getting many stars right now until you get that ice. But obviously, since we're stuck at 5 engine rooms, we don't have that option. So we went the lower route, picked up our troop damage, maxed out our critters as well, guys, and we've even picked up the third prototype. Now, this made for an interesting choice between the Microwaver, Flotty, and S.I.M.O. Honestly, I don't think the Microwavers are a good choice, so the question was really between Flotsam and S.I.M.O. Now, the thing is I originally picked S.I.M.O. because I thought the S.I.M.O. would be the way to go. The thing is, like, Gramps have less health than the Johnson, right? So people that are running rifle Bombardier, the Bombardiers can get hit by the S.I.M.O. Where did Gramps go? He's got a base health of 500, where the Johnsons have a base health of 580. Yeah, 580. The thing is, though, a lot of times your Johnsons have damage on them, so the S.I.M.O. is going to just pick them off. Bottom line, I didn't see people wasting a lot of GBE or a lot of time countering the S.I.M.O. So I went with the Flotty. Now, the Flotty, if executed properly, doesn't really require much time or GBE either, but many players are very scared of it, and they'll flare to like get around it or whatever, or they'll just BART it out, which is great. And at that point, you know, they've got less BART juice for other stuff, or just less time, because, you know, when you flare, it takes time. You want to minimize your flare usage as much as possible, unless you're just flaring an engine room. But, yeah, so, you know, it's going to be... I'm pretty much probably at the peak of where I will be at 5 engine rooms. There's not much else I can unlock. I just unlocked Cryos today. I won't be featuring any of their gameplay. It's really not that good, and they're only ranked 3. But yeah, I'm just left with medics with 65 keys and tanks at 75 keys. I'll probably open the medics and then finally the tanks, but I'm not sure I'll see much use of either one of those. Otherwise, we'll just be maxing rockets and barrage and artillery and just hanging on tight. But you can see we've made it to Legendary 6, guys, and... it's really just been through the power of critters, like I was showing you in that last video. Before we jump into any gameplay, I do want to do a quick review of the news in the boombox today. Big shout out to Rick C., our humble community manager, made a nice entry featuring all the current BoomTubers. So if you don't know these people, you should check them out, because they've all got a bunch of different content for you. Real quickly, we got S.I.M.O at the top, Zuka Specialist, always going around on the main island. He still does Warships videos as well, but great for, you know, varied content. Skull Crusher, we all know and love him. Big, high-energy streamer. Streams a lot of Warships, guys. You should definitely check him out if you haven't. Then there's me. You already know who I am, so I don't need to tell you about me. Cosmic Duo, the biggest BoomTubers. They got the largest subscriber base, and they do a lot of Warships content and just some other stuff, some random challenges and things like this that they cook up. Always an interesting show over there. And you got the Chicken. I don't think we need to describe the Chicken. You guys know the Chicken. If you don't, go check him out. He is quite the entertainer, and he's a legend in Boom Beach. He's been around quite a while. As has Cosmic Duo and S.I.M.O for that matter. And then we got OP Destroy, good friend of mine. If you haven't checked him out, definitely check him out. He does a lot of awesome high-level Warship streams as well, and some video content. Also a lot of Mega Crab content too. And you got Damon388. He's a really cool, is really good player of Boom Beach, and cool guy, I suppose. But he will show a lot of videos of high-level crab hits. He also does sneak peeks to the tribes, so if you want to find out what the tribes are before they reset, check him out. He gets that information courtesy of Fairs. You got Snuggles Plays. Snuggles Plays has been at it now for a while. She does not have instant training, so you can see a lot of the the turmoil, or the not turmoil, but just the gameplay that ensues when you don't have instant training. You know, you're really worried about troop losses and stuff like that. She's got a lot of good commentary and a nice British accent to go along with it. And then a big shout out to Fritz Boom Beach, recently retired boom tuber. We all know and love Fritz. He did a lot of streaming, a lot of Warships content, a lot of high-level operations, duplexity, things like that. He's still got a lot of great content on his channel, and we hope that he returns soon, but we don't know. So best of luck to you, Fritz. Anyway, quick review of the boom tubers that were in there, and but definitely check these people out if you haven't, if you like Boom Beach content. Now, finally, let's jump on to some gameplay, shall we? Alright. Been a little rough, been up and down today, some wins, some losses. It's tough out there with those 50% building health and building damage ships. Probably going to run into them because they're about the only people that really have the guts to go out and play right now, but I'm a mini-bobber, so I don't care. He's still my test bed. And honestly, I'm having more fun with him right now because he's just got a bigger arsenal than Shishk. I mean, those critters, they make a huge difference if played properly. And that's the only reason I think I'm up at Legendary 6 with 5 engine rooms. Well, that and just maybe some good gameplay. The Flotty, it helps. Maybe adds about 4 seconds average to the time it takes people to complete my base. And the shock mines probably add another 3 or 4 seconds as well by going on that bottom path. But in general, that bottom path is not nearly as good as the top path, guys. But I have no choice. Okay. Yeah, queue times can be like, they can take a little bit of time. And again, it's because people are afraid. They're afraid to come out right now with all the ice. I don't blame them. That's why, like I said, it's most probable that we'll end up facing an iced opponent, which is good. Hopefully I'll beat them. The last two haven't been so pretty. Here we go. Bruin Girl, 92. What do we see? We see 50% defensive building damage, but they've also got troop health and troop damage. And of course, 6 ER. Okay. Well, this one up top, I can pretty much critter it. I think take out the machine gun, a couple boxes of critters, takes all that junk out up top. Nothing really ranges it, so we'll be fine. 1 barrage, 1 artillery should do that machine gun. As far as everything else goes, man, it is kind of compact. I'm tempted to go with the Grens. No. Let's just stick with our conventional 3-5. Okay, now we notice there's a lot of splash moving in, and yeah, okay. So let's start on this corner. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Get Kvan out there. Let's get up here and drop our other 2 over here. Okay, we need to shock. We'll shock more of the splash on the left-hand side, I suppose. Here we go. Shock that junk. Go ahead and get some more Johnsons coming out. I think go ahead and do a second wind. Get that barrage and artillery. It might take a second artillery if we don't get a good barrage, so keep an eye on that. Can we get a shock on both protos? Yes, we can, guys. Yes, we can. It's out. Drop 2 critter boxes back there. That should be done. Keep an eye on the left flank because we have no Johnson coverage over there, or very little, I should say. Shock some of that splash. Do another second wind. How are things looking over here? It's going there. Yep. Okay, chain reaction, looking good, guys. There's only... Okay, we need to just start flaring. Shock that junk, flare that, flare this. I'm going to save the artilleries for the other one. I think we'll need it over there. Start raining down artilleries. Just let them free clear and do what we can. Just burning time. There we go. Boom! Just like that. 1 minute, 16 seconds. I think that's pretty good. People don't normally smoke my base that fast. Yeah, looks good. So, you see, we handled the damage. It wasn't too much of a problem for us. But again, you saw the power of the critters, guys. Taking out that last DR and a bunch of defenses with just 2 boxes of critters, well, and 1 barrage and 1 artillery. There we go. Boom. Victory. Let's jump into another one, shall we? I'd like to, well, I'd like to hit one that has the building health, but I also don't want to hit one that has building health because they are hard. But it would make for some good content. Odds are I'll fail. But hey, you guys like that too, right? Here we go. That was a quick one. Yasser Abbas. Okay, well, sir, you have no ice. You've got troop health and troop damage, just like me. Okay, taking a quick look at the base, looking for critter value. We know we're going to do a split drop. Those protos, I think they're shockable, but I don't think we're going to play that game. Need to have 4 on the left, 1 on the right. We'll split them in pairs. Kavan will be on the laser side, so we'll start up here. Let's get this. Alright, here we go. Hopefully Kavan can keep up with the healing, because I'm going to be focusing most of my attention to the right. Put some critters on the laser, do a second wind. Gonna have to drop a med kit. Let's go ahead and get this other drop moving over here. Shock in hand, second wind. Shocking on the right. What's going on? Let's put some critters on the mortar, although they're gonna get eaten up by the rocket. Okay, let's shock that shock. Put a med kit down, try to keep some of those Johnsons alive. ERs are falling left and right, guys. Critters up top, flare it. Gonna have to reflare it. Boom, just like that, guys. Yasser Abbas. Did we get him? I think we did, guys. Pretty fast. Oh yeah, we got him. Flotty's getting some value over there. Took out a Gramps. Yeah, sir, you need to deal with those protos. He'll make it. It's gonna take him time. Boom! Oh, how did we not get that Gramps in that? Looked like the Gramps was inside the Flotty destruction zone. Whatever. Usually you don't get Gramps with the Flotties, though, because the Gramps stand so far away from it, even if they walk immediately after destroying it, they'll still be out of range of it when it explodes. But it's just there to, like, really, mess with them. Take out the front line of Johnsons, or if you're running heavy Zuka, the Zukas really have to worry about it. Boom! Just like that, guys. Another win. Let's jump into one more, and hopefully we can get some building health. Show you how to rock those, huh? Or how to get rocked by them. It's going to be one or the other for sure. Okay. So. Oh, here we go. Trevor, legendary 4. Well, we've got the building damage, so we're not going to get any building health on this video for you guys. Next time, I suppose. What do we see? Okay, well, we see the grappler, we see the shock blaster. Shock blaster's really going to hurt with that building damage. Keep that in mind. It's going to be a very similar drop as before. We can definitely use critters to help distract the shock blaster and take out this engine room. We're going to need to get 3 boats of Gramps running over here. We'll get 1 boat of rifles, 1 boat of Gramps running over here. And we'll get 1 boat of rifles and 1 boat of Gramps running over here. And the rockets, I'm not too worried about them. They're going to hurt a bit, but whatever. You know what? Let's switch out for 1 boat of heavies real quick. We're going to use a heavy Gramps to take out this engine room. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3 Gramps. Get Kavan out there. I went with the heavy Gramps just because we got shocks and we've got rockets, so I think the heavies will hold up better down there. Let's do a second wind. Let's get the heavies going. Let's get the Gramps going. Put critters on that far boom cannon. Do a second wind. I don't want to regenerate too many heavies, but this will bring a couple up front. Alright. Critters. Let's get this other drop going over here. Probably a little bit late on that. But we got to be careful, because the guy does have building damage. Okay. Critters on that shock blaster, because we got a couple Gramps that are going to be going over there. Need to shock some of that splash that they're moving into on the right flank. Let's do a second wind before more of those heavies die, because I'd like to get more Johnsons out, and I don't really want heavies. Looks like we just lost to Gramps with that rocket. It's okay, so the rockets hurt a little bit. Just waiting for that engine room to go down, then we're going to flare up top. I think it's down. Flaring, second winding. Shock some of that junk. Flaring over there, and raining down artillery, guys. Is it going to be fast enough? I don't know. It's under 220, probably not. It's exactly 220. So unless he messed up on our base, he probably got the win. Let's see. Oh, we got the win. You want to see the replay? Yeah, some of you guys have been telling me you want to see the replays. I'm probably kind of bad about that. Let's watch this guy and what he did. So he barred it out. He barred it out the Flotty. So again, there goes the barrage and artillery, right? 2 barrage, 2 artillery. That's gone. And so is Flotty. So that's the trade we make. I'm perfectly happy with that. Because there's still 2 other protos he's got to deal with, right? Okay, so we went with the right ramp approach. Let's go in double time here. See that shock blaster kind of being a menace. There he goes. He shocks it. Gramps take it out. Splitting it up. Late boat of Johnsons. I like the late boat, but I think they would have been better off going up top than on bottom. Now they're moving. Okay, he's just fanning out to take the whole base. See, that probably wasn't the best move. Probably should have flared up top. But slowly but surely, we can see some value from the shock mine coming up, I'm sure. Get ready for it. Boom. 3 Gramps shocked. Some Gramps die, some more Gramps get shocked. Dune cannon finally goes down. More Gramps getting shocked, but boom. Yeah, he just did it too slow. Alright, well there you have it, guys. So let me know in the comments below how your warship season is going. What are you thinking about? What strategies are you taking into the tech tree? And by the way, if you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing, because you obviously like this content. And I think with that, we'll wrap it up. So I hope you guys have a super fantastic, awesome rest of your day. And remember, like always, be kind to others, because if you're not, you're just being mean, and mean people suck. Have a great day.